Omarion McClean is commitment.
Omarion McClean is character.
Omarion McClean is teamwork.
Omarion McClean is will.
Omarion McClean is dedication.
Hi, my name is Omarion McClean from Finalist High School, and I'm a finalist for Home Journal Award. Throughout my years I have faced significant challenges due to my learning disability and speech impediment. These difficulties made it hard for me to fit in, and unfortunately I became a target for bullying. My classmates mocked my speech, and I quickly learned that the classroom which should have been a safe space could be full of laughter at my expense. Not knowing how to cope with the hurtful comment and teasing, I resorted to fighting back. Each insult stung, and I reacted with anger, believing that lashing out was my only defense. However, this approach led to more problems. I was expelled from 3 different schools, each time hoping for a fresh start, only to find myself trapped in the same cycle of bullying and conflict. My dad took me out of my mom's house and moved me in with my grandma. It was here that she put me in the football and began to rely on football to find other ways to let my anger on the football field. I soon realized that fighting was not a solution. Football became my outlet, the voice that I wanted so badly.
I saw the direction my son was going. It wasn't going in the right direction. And one of the best things that his mother did was allow me to take him. We both made an agreement, and I told her, listen, we want better for our son. And she said, okay. Originally, he was supposed to stay with me for a year, but then once he moved with me, we realized that, we saw his growth in his education. He was struggling a lot in school, and with me now, I was able to get him the help he needed, especially, he was in special ed, and it was rough for him.
So when I first met Omarion 3 years ago, I saw a young man in transition in his life. I knew how badly he wanted to be good at football, and I knew he had a great heart, but he was figuring out how to advocate for himself. He was figuring out how to be the best version of himself. And what I found very quickly was that through football, Omarion was able to do that. And he completely worked himself into what he is today.
In terms of Lindbergh High School, we've really just opened the door for Omarion. All the credit belongs to him. He has been somebody who has embraced the support that he's received in the building, and we've established a really great rapport together. Omarion follows the golden rule. He treats others the way he wants to be treated, and I see the way other students look up to him, especially the younger students, which I'm grateful for because he has a presence in the building. And he, again, just truly an asset to LHS.
When I think of Omarion, what comes to mind is what a nice kid he is. He's one of the first kids every time I come into the building that I see him, and he says, "Good morning, Mr. Martellotti." And after practice, when I happen to be at the field or after game, he ends his day with a fist bump and says, "Have a good night." And then I watch him play defensive line on the field, and he plays with a ferociousness and such a tenacious attitude that you would never expect it. He's very soft-spoken, and he's just a great person to be around. And it's just unexpected when he flips that switch on the football field. That's what I think about when I think of Omarion. Like, he's a gentle giant, but when he's got his pads on, he's something else.
I've had Omarion McClean in my English class for 2 years, and when I think of him, I think about how he is so empathetic towards the students in his class and how he's always looking out for them.
Dedication. Omarion is so dedicated. He was my volunteer for me on the flag football coach when I first started, and he came to every practice, every game, didn't miss anything. Rain, snow, early in the morning, total dedication.
I think of a really highly motivated individual who's really known for his kindness, his compassion, and his resilience.
I played football for 3 years with Omarion, and he always made me feel welcome, although it was very difficult, and he always helped me in my training.
I've played football since I was 6 years old. In those years I've played with many teammates, but not one of them can compare to Omarion McClean. The heart Omarion has for not only the game, but for the family he has on the field is like no other. He is reliable, trustworthy, and strong. Strong on the field and strong going through all of the adversity he has faced in his life. I think the world can be a better place if we all took a page out of Omarion's book.
Omarion encompasses all that is the Limerick Owl, both in school and on the field.
Omarion McClean is the heart of a giant.
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 Omarion McClean has the heart of a giant.
Omarion McClean is the heart of a giant.
Omarion McClean is the heart of a giant.